Hey everybody, is this how you eat your protein? I wouldn't recommend. Now, today I wanted to talk to you about protein for real. You see, this is a great recovery protein, but you shouldn't get all your protein from shakes. You see, there are a few things that you need to know back here most people take for granted. Like carbohydrates, fat, and protein. We have 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate, 9 calories per gram of fat, and 4 calories per gram of protein. Now, unlike any other food source, protein has a thermic effect in the intestines where I think it's 15%. 15% of that protein can be burned away during the synthesis, during the absorption, because that's how much energy it takes to absorb and process the protein. So, the more protein you get, the more you cut down your calories, total calories for the day. Also, I know. You really do need 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass or per pound of body weight if you're at your ideal body weight. If you're not at your ideal body weight, you want to, stick with at least 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass if you're serious about losing weight. And for me, if I'm and I am 178 pounds, so thank God, right? Yeah, I don't know where I was going with this video. It's a really strange video today. The protein, thing didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was going to tip over and it was going to fall over the floor, and I was going to be like, things just doesn't work out. I was going to be really funny. You know me. Anyway, yeah, you need more protein, and I bet you ladies out there especially, you take it for granted because you think, oh no, I don't want to bulk up, I don't want to gain muscle, and oh no. But it's okay. You can take lots of protein because you got to get your water retention down. You got to get that water down. Every woman out there is probably carrying around about 9-10 pounds of water weight that they don't need, and they could just increase their protein to, how much do you weigh? And then there's 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Now, some of you, that's like a lot. No, I'm not saying you're fat. What I mean is 150 grams of protein is a lot for anybody, right? When you first start out trying to get that amount, it can be kind of daunting of a task, So what you really need to concentrate on is getting this protein in every day, no matter what. Like, that should be the first thing on your list of every single meal whenever you're eating. You need to get that protein. And so for the guys too, get your protein right away. Get your protein. So, because the first thing to go is your muscle if you neglect your protein. Your muscle catabolizes itself if you're not getting enough protein, because there's other things, all the cells in your body need protein. You need protein for DNA, RNA, you need protein for all kinds of stuff. So if you're not getting enough protein for your muscles, they're going to catabolize to feed the rest of your body. And the liver will make sure that happens. Just like it does a lot of other bad stuff. We'll get to that later. Yeah, but you know, for today, you know, what I'm trying to explain today is the fact that people need, and you don't get. That's why counting. Get away from me. Counting calories is so important, because if you just wing it. Well, I used to wing it, and I was 238 pounds, and now I count calories every day like a maniac, because if you know exactly what you're taking into your body, then you know, and you know exactly what you're putting out as far as exercise goes and daily activity, then you can rest assured that it's a heck of a lot easier to calculate protein ratios and figure out how much am I taking in, how much do I need, you know, and how much is enough. You don't know how much is enough for your own body until you start writing crap down. And I know a lot of you don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. Nobody wants to do it. You know, everybody I know doesn't want to do it. You know, except me, as I'm obsessed with it. But if you just get past that and write it down, you can lose weight a heck of a lot. You can lose body fat a heck of a lot faster, and you can gain muscle a heck of a lot faster. And for you ladies out there, the more muscle you gain, lean muscle. I'm not talking about big, bulky Schwarzenegger type muscle. I mean, the more lean muscle you can build, the higher your body fat percentage. Or yeah, you get fat. You get fat. You can't wait to get fat, man. You're gonna look great fat. The higher your body fat metabolism goes up, and that will burn fat faster. That's just about one of the only things that can burn fat faster, aside from running your ass off. But you know, who wants to do that every day? I mean, I've met people that do it. It's just you can't do it every day because your muscles would destroy themselves eventually, and your joints and ligaments. But you could do it every other day. Why not supplement weightlifting and all kinds of other exercises that actually build muscle? Though running doesn't build much muscle. Running burns fat, and it gets you a little bit of endurance muscle, and then it just drops off, and all of a sudden you're stagnant, and your body's going nowhere. It just burns fat. And I think this video is pretty much going on forever, and I'm going to stop it there. But I could just go on for hours, and you're probably already asleep anyway, and I understand that. Anyway, but protein. The lesson of the day is protein. And even runners need protein. Did you know a runner needs about 0.8 multiplied by your lean body mass? That's about how much protein you need per day. So if your lean body mass is 150 pounds and you multiply by 0.8, and you get something like, it's, what is it, 130 or 130 grams of protein? And that's even that is a lot for some people. I used to only take in about 110. And I retained 10 pounds of water, and I didn't gain any muscle. I probably catabolized a lot of muscle I had. You just got to make sure you're taking in the right amount of protein. Anyway, I'm sure I'm late for something. Nobody wants to keep listening to me anyway.